Welcome to Blockbuster Tales, where movies come to life through epic breakdowns. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for your weekly dose of cinematic deep dives. Let's dive into the story. The Old Guard's a movie begun after the events of the first film. Andy, no longer immortal, lives a quieter life while still feeling connected to the team. She spends time reflecting on her centuries of battles and begins documenting their hidden history. However, strange dreams about Quynh, her long-lost companion, start troubling her. These dreams grow more vivid, suggesting Quynh may be alive. Andy suspects these visions are more than just guilt or memory. Meanwhile, Quynh is indeed alive and roaming in the shadows, having survived centuries trapped underwater. Her mind is fractured from the endless torment and isolation. She views the Old Guard's mission as betrayal, especially Andy's failure to find her. She begins hunting immortals to expose and destroy what she now sees as a curse, not a gift. Quynh's path of vengeance begins in secret. Booker, after his exile, wanders Europe, grappling with regret and searching for meaning. He discovers signs of Quynh's reappearance in disturbing rumors from underground circles. A series of brutal killings of people connected to immortal histories sends a chilling message. He contacts Nile, hoping to warn the team. Nile is skeptical, but agrees to meet. Nile, now a confident leader, has stepped into a stronger role in the group. She commands respect, but questions still haunt her about the purpose of their immortality. When Booker delivers the news about Quynh, she's torn between caution and duty. She brings the team together, now including Copley, to investigate further. Their first lead takes them to Istanbul. In Istanbul, they find a hidden archive that holds centuries of immortal writings, curated by a secret ally. There they discover accounts of a mysterious figure matching Quynh's style, who's been eliminating descendants of past immortal allies. They also find a coded message from Quynh. "You forgot me. Now I will make you remember." The team realizes they're being hunted. Copley traces the pattern of attacks and predicts the next move, an ancient immortal site in Cairo. They arrive too late. The site has been burned and the Guardian slain. Among the ruins, they find a trap set for Andy, a room filled with haunting visions of Quynh's imprisonment. Andy breaks down, finally revealing the truth about how she gave up looking centuries ago. This confession creates a rift within the team. Nile begins questioning Andy's leadership and moral compass. Joe and Nikki, ever loyal, try to mediate, but tensions rise. Meanwhile, Quynh targets a powerful biotech company experimenting with genetic immortality. She sees it as a dangerous imitation of their curse. She plans to annihilate the entire operation. Quynh infiltrates the company's high-security lab in Geneva and slaughters the researchers. But she discovers something unexpected. Synthetic immortality is closer than anyone thought. She steals the research and plans to mass distribute it, wanting everyone to suffer the endless cycle of loss. Her plan shifts from vengeance to world-scale chaos. The Old Guard intercepts her trail in Switzerland, where they confront a group of hired mercenaries protecting the lab's remnants. During the brutal fight, Andy is wounded, no longer healing. She's nearly killed, but Nile saves her, deepening their bond. They recover partial data about Quynh's intentions. It reveals she's headed to Hong Kong, where a black market lab awaits her arrival. In Hong Kong, Quynh forces the lab's scientists to begin production of the formula. She plans to unleash it globally through water supplies and medical systems. Meanwhile, Booker seeks redemption by going ahead alone to confront Quynh. He reaches her hideout but is overpowered. Quynh spares him, leaving him alive with a chilling message: "Tell them it's already begun." Booker's warning reaches the rest of the team, but Copley confirms Quynh has already started shipping the formula through global channels. The Old Guard must now stop a biological catastrophe. Andy insists on joining despite her mortality. Nile disagrees, but ultimately accepts Andy's decision. They split into teams to intercept shipments worldwide. Joe and KiKi head to Mumbai to stop one cargo, while Nile and Andy go to Tokyo. The missions are high risk and explosive. Joe and KiKi barely manage to destroy the shipment, losing a close ally in the process. Nile and Andy succeed, but Andy collapses from injuries. She's rushed to safety, leaving the others to face the next threat. Quynh, aware of the sabotage, launches a final strike, a massive broadcast to expose the truth of immortals to the world. She plans to break the secrecy that's protected them. For centuries, she believes chaos will force evolution. The team realizes this is more than revenge. Quynh wants a reset of humanity. The team intercepts Quynh's signal tower in Seoul. A climactic battle ensues. Booker faces Quynh in an emotional confrontation, trying to remind her of their shared pain. Joe and KiKi battle her new recruits, many of whom are enhanced by partial formulas. Nile reaches the core of the tower to disable the broadcast system. Andy, wounded but determined, joins the fight. She faces Quynh one-on-one. Their battle is both physical and emotional, filled with flashbacks of their ancient past. Andy tries to redeem herself by offering Quynh a chance to heal. But Quynh, consumed by rage, chooses death over peace. Andy is forced to kill her. With Quynh dead, the remaining formulas are destroyed. But the world has seen glimpses of the broadcast before it was cut. Whispers of immortals begin to spread. The team knows their time in the shadows may be ending. Copley offers to create a new layer of digital protection. They agree but prepare for a new era of conflict. Booker is finally forgiven and welcomed back fully into the group. Nile, now truly the leader, starts setting new rules for how they engage with the world. Joe and KiKi consider stepping away to live in peace, but stay a little longer. Andy begins healing emotionally, even without her powers, finding purpose once more. The final scene shows a mysterious figure watching old footage of the immortals. He has a vial of the recovered formula and a folder titled Project Lazarus. He smiles coldly. A new threat is rising. The old guard's battle is far from over.